Good morning, I'm Lance and welcome to my channel. Today I just want to talk to you about the videos that I've posted of my time in Iraq and what I videoed them with, which is the Sony HandyCam DCR SR62. This is like one of the very first Sonys with a hard disk drive recording system. Previously it was either a tape or a DVD, so this is really revolutionary at the time in 2007 when it came out, in 2008 when I bought it. But the only real problem with it while I was videoing, while I was recording, capturing everything that was going on in Iraq and back home in Germany, was it has this backlit LCD screen. As you can see, it's very small. So sometimes in the frames you see that I not really got the frame correct. But I was walking around in Iraq, or I was on top of something in Iraq videoing helicopters, airplanes, just whatever, the sunset, where we worked, what we did, the flight line. And it was very bright, of course, because it was Iraq, and it was hard to see in this LCD screen, so please forgive me. But it was 2008, and not that I know what I'm doing now, but I really didn't know what I was doing then. But I knew that it would be important to have it, so anyway. This is what I used. Sony HandyCam DCR SR62 with a hard disk drive, like, I don't know, 30 gigabytes, which 30 gigabytes at the time sounded like it was huge, but not that big of a deal now. So here is me following an iPhone recording. This is with that Sony HandyCam from 2007. And the good thing about it is if you're standing here recording yourself, you can turn the LCD screen around and see the frame, which is cool. But if you're just walking around with it in Iraq, there was no viewfinder. It was just the LCD screen. So it's kind of difficult to get the frame correct. You know, you didn't find out till later on, months when you downloaded it to your computer and looked at the videos. So I've done a couple of recent videos with it, just as a kind of nostalgic 2007 look and feel. I joined YouTube in 2006 when I made my YouTube account. I uploaded the first video in 2007 to YouTube. So I've been on YouTube for a very long time, but I never really thought of it being as, you know, something to do, but just something as a place to put videos so you could share with your friends. I didn't know that anybody would ever really be interested in what things were happening on YouTube or watch somebody else in their daily lives or what they did or do DIY or how to or any of those things that YouTube's famous for now. But anyway, this is the video camera that I videoed all of the videos that I took in Iraq and many in Germany. And if you like the look of this video camera, please leave a comment below and tell me, hey, it's great, I like it, I like this retro feel, or hey, it's kind of goofy, why don't you just go with the iPhone? The iPhone's easy, but it's not as authentic as 2007 Sony HandyCam. So anyhow, here's what it looks like. So just a little bit about me. I'm from Iowa. I joined the Army right after high school, and I went to school to be an aircraft power plant repairer. So all of my time in the Army was in aviation maintenance, minus the 3 years that I spent as a recruiter in North Carolina, which was a very challenging but educational experience for me. When I went to Iraq the second time, it was OIF 0709. People laugh because, you know, it was like we're going to be there from 2007 to 2009. We're only there from June of 2007 until I came back in August of 2008. Some people stayed longer, 15, 16 months. I was there for 14 because I was, I guess, fortunate. I only got 14 months sentence. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the videos, and they're authentic, you know. It's me doing me stuff in 2008, and you know, there's no AI, there's no, you know, like crazy stuff. I do my best to edit them and make them presentable so they're not me mouth breathing into the camera and you being bored. But I hope you enjoy them. And the next one is the one where when I get home for R&R in April of 2008, after I had been gone for 10 months. I was gone for 10 months, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. And what we were doing in Iraq was fixing helicopters. So I was in aviation maintenance, and the company that I was in was an aviation maintenance company. We did phase maintenance and repaired components that were taken off of the helicopters and needed repair to fix them. So in my walk to work video, you see the hangar where we worked, and we worked 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week with 1 day off a week. And if you follow along my walk to work video, which I'll link, you can see that it's probably like 2 miles one way through a bunch of rocks and dirt, and long walk to work. So going to the dining facility was about 3/4 of the way back to to our living quarters. So did a lot of walking, and you know, did a lot of eating, did a lot of working, did a lot of working out. Anyway, it was quite the experience. I hope you enjoy it.